Happy Sunday. I'm Melissa with Sunday Chats with Melissa, and it's good to be back with you again. Thanks so much for hopping onto my channel, and if you haven't already done so, go ahead and subscribe down below. You don't want to miss any of this amazing information that I drop on you guys every single Sunday. This is good knowledge. This is real good knowledge that you didn't know you needed until I told you. Isn't that how we find out the best things? Aren't you amazed sometimes when somebody tells you something, you're like, oh, well, who knew? Right. That's what Sundays are about with me. Who knew? Also, if you don't already, hop over to Instagram and follow me at Sunday Chats with Melissa. I do posting each day. I do a Makeup Monday, Fashion Tuesday, Wellness Wednesday, Pay It Forward Thursday, and Fun Friday. And then some little tidbits every now and then that kind of play off our chats that we have on Sunday. So anyway, if you haven't already done so, go ahead and pop over there and follow me there. All right. The girls must see something outside. I hope they don't bark the entire time. All right, so I did a real simple hair today. I just did two little fun buns here, kind of a half up, half down. And I got these little great plaid earrings that were from my LuLaRoe consultant, who's the best, Catherine Gresham Ripley. Catherine Ripley. Look her up on the Facebook and find some great fashion advice. She does personal shopping. You're going to love it. And I'm going to show you a little bit of LuLaRoe shortly. All right, so let's get started. So I posted on the gram to see if anyone else but me, not so much celebrated, but decorated for Valentine's Day. I feel like you should love all the time. I try to and try to be. But February is the month for love, so I try to do some decorating just for the occasion. My favorite places to shop for decorations are the Target Dollar Spot, I think it's called, the little square as soon as you walk into the door. I love that place. It has a ton of great things there. I love the thrift store. It's true, the old adage of someone's trash is your treasure. And I also like Amazon. And most of the time I can just go around my house and find something that I already had that I can incorporate. I posted my tablescape, my dining room tablescape up on the Instagram. So if you want to pop over there and take a look at that. I love Rae Dunn. I love all things Rae Dunn. And so I got some cute little plates by her just to add what I already was using for the Christmas holidays, because I decorate kind of like snow and Valentine's. I also posted a picture of my little tree that I kept up. I didn't put a big tree up this year. I didn't want to. And I'm a big girl now. I don't want to do what I don't want to do. And I don't want to do that. And my grown kids, they didn't care. They didn't care. Their presents were going to come whether it was a tree behind them or a big giant tree taking up space. It was all good. It was great. So I decorated that for Valentine's Day with some Target spot goodies, and some of them I'll show you. But again, over on Instagram, I posted those pictures. So let's talk a little bit about home decor, because I think in my next life, I'd like to come back as a person who comes into your house and just decorates for every day and for the holidays. I just love it. I love finding things. I love repurposing things that I find. I love repurposing things in my own house. Sometimes I'll just walk around and go, oh, I think I'm going to use this for that. It's fun. So anyway, let's talk a little bit about home decor. So yesterday I went to the thrift store, which is one of my favorite things to do. And I usually like to go with my friend Denise, but I have to walk behind her so she can get all the good stuff first. She wasn't here to go with me yesterday, so I went and I got to get all the good stuff. So in my little thrift store, they have it separated into, of course, clothing, and then there's a whole place for dishes and shoes, and then there's a place for like kind of like housewares, and then there's a huge furniture selection. But I love to go in this little room where they kind of have like old glass, old china, and different things like that. I keep my mouthwash in a wine decanter, and I had lost the lid to it, and I happened to find another crystal one in there for like, I don't know, $3 or $4. So anyway, it's a place to find those kind of really great things. So I found this little gem there yesterday. Had no idea what its original purpose was, or if there is one, and I hope it's nothing gross. I hope it's not a neti pot. I'm not using it for that. But it has the tiniest opening here for water. And so what I'm going to do is keep it on my, isn't it cute? It was $5. I'm going to keep it on my table with a little bit of water in it. I'm going to use it to wet my sponges when I need them in the morning, so I don't have to leave and go do that. So that was a little ditty that I found yesterday. And also, I'm going to be doing decorations for an apartment for someone that I know soon. And so I went to the section where the flat sheets and comforters and all that stuff were. And I found several flat sheets in really great prints that I'm going to wash and dry. And then we can either do curtains out of them. We can make pillows out of them. We can cover chairs with them. I mean, there's just a ton of things you can do for a flat sheet, and I got them both for 45 cents, and they are super cute prints. Super cute prints. I love a sheet. There's a million things you can do with sheets, even if you have to pay full price for one from Target or whatever. There's a million things you can do with them. So I always kind of check out the linens. I like to look for pretty napkins. I like to look for placemats. I got these really beautiful autumn placemats that for like 50 cents. And placemats are expensive. So I like to look there for those things. So I did find 2 sheets yesterday. I found my little glass number. And then that was, oh, I did find a little vest that I liked from Cato. It was like a little fur number. That was really cute. It was like $5, but, oh, and I found this little thing too. It is so cute. I have no earthly idea what this is for. This is how tall it is. This is how tall. I have no idea what it was originally for, but I am going to step out and try to do my own gel nails. We'll see. But anyway, I'm going to put my acetone in here. So when I remove my gel nails, I can just have a glass place to put the acetone. So I found that little number for like, I don't know, 50 cents or something like that. But how cute is it? It is darling. Okay. All right. So my other decorating things are, I try to use things not for their original purpose. Like I took a trip, not this summer, so not 2019, but 2018. We left for like 10 straight days, and we went to South Carolina, and that's where we spent the majority of our time. And I'm telling you, it was one of the best times of my life for various reasons. We went to my friend who lives on the lake, and we stayed there, which is really like a bed and breakfast, because she knows how to do everything just right. They are the host extraordinaire. There's no place I'd rather be than in South Carolina with those folks. They're kind of like the last people who actually knew my mom. Sorry. So, so it's really, really good to go and spend time with them. And it never hurts that they live in a fantastic community and in beautiful South Carolina. I love South Carolina so much. While we were there, we got tattoos of the South Carolina flag, the palmetto tree, and the moon. So I love it. Anywho, in decorating, I picked up this. It's a cutting board, and they have them for all states. But I love this one. I have zero intention of cutting anything on this. It is on my wall, in my hallway of my favorite things. So it is a cutting board. I also have one in Virginia because I like this place too. But South Carolina is my place that, could I retire? I want to go there. I want to go there and retire to them. I want to be their next door neighbors. That's what I want. Or just live in their basement. Either one of those works for me. If y'all are listening, I'm available as a basement tenant. Also, I picked this up from Amazon. I love to shop Amazon. This one is for South Carolina. And This is, of course, the state of South Carolina, and then I put a little heart for one of my most favorite places there. So Amazon is a great place to pick up home decor. Thank you guys for all the sweet things that you've said when I posted my pictures about my decorations and stuff like that. This channel has been an idea and a dream of mine for a long time, and I really just didn't know how to get started. And so I put it off for a long time. And the whole point of this is just to inspire you in a way that I'm inspired. Whatever you take from it, you do. Discard what you don't need or don't agree with. It's fine. But that I get to share with you every week and get to talk with you about things that I find really interesting is just a blessing for me. So thank you for those of you who tune in. Thank you for all the kind words and messages that you've left for me and sent me. I appreciate you. Okay, before I get too sappy, some folks talked about my little birds, my little chickens. These little numbers are from Target, and every season they come out with themed ones, and they're like $5 or something silly, really inexpensive. This is my little Valentine one, but this was one that I had from Christmas. I still leave him out because it's still wintertime. It's still wintertime here in Virginia, and it could be winter on Monday and summer on Tuesday. So, but I have these for all seasons. They're a great little pickup. I have them in all the rooms in my house. I love them. I think they're darling, and I happen to like birds anyway. So that's also a plus. Another thing that I pick up really regularly from the little dollar spot is these little pom-poms things, and I want to say they're like $3. They're $3 or $4. They're really inexpensive, but you can do 1,000 things with pom-poms. You can put them on a tree, like the little tree there. You can drape them along. If you have like an entertainment center, you can drape it along the top of that. I've draped mine across my shower curtain just to kind of give it a little bit of pop of color. You can, of course, tie them across your bed if you have like a footboard or a headboard. There's just a ton of things that you can do with them. You could even just put them in a little glass jar, and it'll just be like a little balls of color in a beautiful picture. I've taken some pictures of some different things that I've done around the house. I'm using things not for what they're intended. And I hope you enjoy that. But putting the little pom-poms into a little glass jar and just making that part of your centerpiece would be super darling. I also picked up these lights. I love lights. I look best in soft lighting and low lighting. And I love these. I have these on my porch. They're not outdoor lights. They're not made for outdoor. My porch is covered, but they cost $3. And so I just bought a bunch of them. So if they get funky, I'll throw them away. I can put another set out. They're $3. But it's nice. I love my porch. I have my porch set up all year. I love to sit out there when the bugs aren't bad and when it's not too hot. Also from the thrift store, I picked up this little number. It's just kind of like a little cut glass type thing, and then I just have a candle inside, and I have the ones that you just turn on that are like flameless, because I have dogs that like to stick their face in things, and they would stick their face in fire. So I have this. This is good for Christmas. It's good for Valentine's Day. It's good for the 4th of July. So you don't have to buy decorations for every season. You could just kind of repurpose and add a few things here and there, and really kind of do it that way. Something else I picked up from the thrift store was this picture. It's an old Princess House picture, and I don't know if any of you are old enough for Princess House to know how hard you had to work for it. Somebody probably had 7,000 shows to get this, but I just dropped in a little thing of heartstring lights and a couple of sparkly, and they burned out. And I'm out of batteries. But the little heart lights, they light up. And then I have a couple of little sparkly heart ornaments that I bought. So that's a cute little thrift store number. And then I also picked this up at the thrift store, and I absolutely love it. It is a bowl. I'm not going to use it for a bowl. I guess it's food safe. It's glass on the inside, but it is gorgeous. And it is the color of a lot of things in my house. So I use this with a little picture frame number. And I have that setting up on my entertainment center by my television. I have a lot of stuff over here. I also like to buy flowers for myself when no one else is buying them for me. So I buy some for myself every so often. I haven't lately. I need to. I was just thinking, like, I need some fresh flowers. But this came in a little, there were some fresh flowers in there, and it already came with the little, whatever that is, moss or whatever. But when the flowers died, I just plucked them out. And when things are growing in my backyard, like my daffodils are starting to grow, and I could just pull some greenery for some trees and add my own fresh flowers in there. You could also do a little silk number if you wanted to, or you could just pot succulents in here. But hang on to the little containers that sometimes your fresh flowers come in, or your ornaments come in, because, not ornaments, what are they called? When you get a bunch of flowers, those, keep those. And then this was something else that I picked up from the little dollar spot, that you can also put flowers in. You can put pots in here on your porch with some greenery or some succulents in there. So there's just a lot of inexpensive things that you can pick up that make decorating really simple and really inexpensive, and things that you can use for several holidays. You just repurpose them. I picked up these little things. I don't know if you can see, but it is woven newsprint. They are so cute, and it's big. Look, it's bigger than my head. It's big. And they're darling. And they were at Trader Joe's for like $3.99. These are a great little storage for whatever. I mean, I don't think I'd put anything too heavy in here, but if you just had it sitting on the floor and wanted to put your books that you're reading or something like that in there, it'd be perfect for that. I think they were $3.99 or $4.99. Something very, very inexpensive. And then the last thing I want to show you is I love words. I like Scrabble. I like to play word games. I don't always spell everything properly. Sometimes I'm in a hurry when I'm posting things up on the Instagram. And sometimes my grammar is poor and my friends call me out on it. But I love words and I love signs. So I have this great little number here that I picked up from Amazon. This is just a note to me. It's just a note to me. It says, "Hello, beautiful. Hugs and kisses. You got this." And laugh, which I really, really like to do. I got this whole number with a stand that I can put out. And then it came with 4 or 5 different sheets of letters. And what I did, they came with these little bags to store them in. And then I just took a picture of them and I'm attached that to the bag so that I know what's each one. So I don't have to go digging through it to try to find it. But I love that. I have a smaller one that lights up that I used when I had a cookie swap and I had the hot cocoa bar there. So there's a lot of uses for these signs. They're a great way to be able to put things up for the holidays, or if you have a company or something like that. It's just a cute little personalization thing that I just like. So I got those, and I think that is it for the home decor. Again, I'm gonna put some pictures up. I put some up, and then I'm gonna put some more up this afternoon of some of the other things that I've done in my house to kind of repurpose items that I bought that were meant for something else. Okay, and then something I'm so excited for, I don't know, I'm so sorry, I'm off camera. I don't know if I told you or not, but I love to craft, and I don't really have a favorite craft. I really like them all. My first craft was probably rubber stamping, and I signed up with Stampin' Up! To be a demonstrator when my son was 2. He's 23 now. So for 22 years, I've been rubber stamping. I don't do it as much as I would like. I don't schedule time to do things as I should. I busy myself with other things, and I have several jobs. So, but when I get a chance to craft, I really, really like it. So probably my favorite I love paper crafting. So I love rubber stamping. I love scrapbooking. Oh, the scrapbooks that I made for my kids. I hope one day they'll enjoy them. They look back on them now. Well, the little girl does. She looks back on them. Maybe the boy will one day. I think he's a little more sentimental than he likes to let on. But I love to paint. I love to do canvases. I like to knit. I love to knit, and that's something I can take on the go and do. So I do that kind of more than I do most other crafts because it's portable. I also like to make jewelry. I haven't done that in a while, but I like it, and I have a ton of stuff to make jewelry. But what I'm currently excited about is Zentangle. So this is nothing new, these coloring books, but what is new that I'm finding out about that I just happened upon while I was strolling around on Pinterest is actually painting. I did some painting on these for Christmas, these kind of birch circles. They're very expensive. If anybody knows where I can find these cheaper or has a tree, let me know. But what I got that I'm so excited about, I literally just got it. Like the Amazon Prime guy just left. He's the best. I don't know him, but I just like that he brings me fun things. I got a wood burning kit. No idea how to use it. No idea whatsoever. But if you do like a little search on the Pinterest or really on the internet at all, you will see that people are wood burning these birch circles with Zentangle motifs and painting them. That is a combination of everything that I love that goes for crafting. All things. I'm so excited. Now, and then I also bought some new acrylic paints. Just because when you start a new craft, you should have new paints. Actually, I think Sis and I used quite a bit of our paints when we were doing some stuff this summer. So, you know, new acrylic paints are always good. I also bought some really cool rubber stamps this week that are upstairs waiting to play in my studio. So I'm very excited about getting upstairs. Now, it's fire and it's burning wood. If you don't hear from me by next Sunday, call someone. I'm just saying. I mean, like, I'll be careful and everything, but I don't like a lot of instructions. I don't have time. So I'm just gonna wing it. Just gonna wing it. I'm just gonna be upstairs burning things. Okay, so that is what I'm doing this week. That is what I'm loving. That is some chit chat about home decor and decorating for the holidays. So a couple people have told me that they really enjoy like my style. And my style may not be for you. You know, I'd be like, oh, lady, no. But for those of you who do care, I'm going to show you how I kind of put my outfits together in the morning. A couple things I'm going to wear this week because it's the week of love. And kind of how I dress for my body type. So I do not wear pants or jeans. Hardly ever. In the wintertime, I wear leggings. I can't even tell you how many number of just black LuLaRoe leggings and how many printed ones I have. I would be embarrassed to go count them, so I won't. But that is what I wear for pants. I've shown you my affinity for shoes. I've shown you my affinity for boots and all things fabulous for your feet. But I also like clothes as much as I like anything else. And I happen to really like LuLaRoe. And let me tell you why. First of all, the customer service that you get with LuLaRoe is hands down amazing. I was a LuLaRoe consultant for a while. I personal shopped for my friends. I knew my friends' body types. I helped them feel beautiful. There were several times where people came to parties or pop-ups where they said, I don't look good in clothes. I hate to shop. I hate to try things on. Nothing ever looks good on me. And I found them things that look good on them. And when you can make someone else feel good about themselves just from a little bit of knowledge that you have, that's amazing. So if you're at all interested in anything LuLaRoe, find your closest LuLaRoe person or message me and I will hook you up with mine because she's amazing. Anytime she gets something that she thinks I might like, she pops an email to me or pops a message to me and says, hey, I got this and was thinking of you. And I appreciate that. And sometimes I get them and most times I get them. And sometimes I'm like, oh no, it's not really me. But the service that you get with that is amazing. But I shop all over. Oh, sorry. So since it's the week of love, I'm going to be putting just some red and pink and white outfits together. I have to dress for my body type. So I have very small legs and I carry most of my weight here. I did do the Whole30 and have dropped quite a bit. And I will continue to do that. I'll talk about that another time, what I did and how I did it, because it was kind of Whole30-ish. I did on my own terms. But my body is always going to be shaped the way it is. I'm always going to have very small legs. So, I have to dress in layers. I like a tight fitting pant. It's normally a legging. If I'm wearing that, I'm usually wearing something long over the top. So here is one of my outfits that I'm going to wear this week. This is a little lace number jacket that I picked up from Francesca's not too long ago. I love it. I love jackets. I wear a jacket every day, whether it's chiffon, whether it's a sweater or whatever. I dress in layers. It keeps your costs down on your wardrobe because you can use short sleeve and 3/4 length sleeves all year. And also you can wear these kind of year round. And if it's cool in your building or not cool in your building where you work, or the temperature fluctuates, you can take off layers as you need to. But this is a little red number that I got here. Oh, so let me show you the other side. Because what I want to tell you is never forsake a good sleeve, ever. For all things that are good in fashion. Look at the sleeve on this and look at the amazing little sleeve that is here with this little pom-pom number on the end. And the reason I chose this jacket to go with this top is because this also has a wide sleeve. For all that's beautiful in the world, do not shove a fabulous sleeve in a straight sleeve sweater. Don't do it. Don't do it. It's right up there with cutting your bangs when you're sad. Just don't. Okay, and here is another little ditty that I picked out. I'm in love with this. I want to say they're called the Chloe, but they're a really long sheer chiffon, like a duster. This will come probably down to my knees. And then I'm going to layer that with this logo vest that's white and has pockets. A lot of LuLaRoe things do not have pockets, so I try to add something that does because I think everybody just needs a pocket. And then this is the LuLaRoe Classic Tee I'm going to put under it. And I will either put black or red leggings with this. Be real clear. Always cover your rear end and your girl parts when you have leggings on. Leggings are pants, but you gotta cover your parts up. And the other outfit that I picked out for this week is this little sleeveless kind of leopard number. Again, I'm going to layer a vest over it. This is a logo vest. It has pockets. It has a chiffon little piece here that layers. And then I'm just going to pop this black sweater over top of it that I think also has sweaters. And then I'll just do black leggings and black boots with these. So that is a little bit of fashion for today. Our time is ticking down. So let me just tell you what I did before I popped on. Because I wanted to talk about some other things than makeup, but I got this Bye Bye Pores primer by It. I might have mentioned I'm an It girl from way back. And it is a primer, a poreless skin perfecting serum primer. Let me tell you what. I put this on, I can't see them. I cannot see them at all. So if you have a problem with pores or you have something you need blurred, run and get this. Run and get this as soon as possible. The other thing that I have on today, because of my friend, she texted me and said, this is my favorite lipstick. It stays all day unless it's a lip licking day. So I guess if that's dry, if it's dry inside. But it is the Stila. Oh, is that upside down? The Stila. And this is the color that she recommended. It's called Patina. That is what I have on right now. I love it. I love it. And you know, when one's good, get two. So I also picked up, hold on. I don't know what this says. Oh, Chianti. I don't think that's what that label says, but look at that beautiful color. I'm excited to wear that. This is going to go with my Valentine's outfits. So, so good. But anyway, those are the few of the things. There was a couple other things, beauty, I wanted to show you, but I want to be respectful of your time and the 30 minutes. And then I also posted, real quick before I go, I posted on my Instagram about a mask I was using. These came in my FabFitFun box. I have not opened them. For me to sit down for 15 minutes and put a mask on, I'm like, what? No one has time for that. But you know what? You need to make time. So I did that this morning, and I used this one. It's an anti-aging and moisturizing one. I feel like I look 16, and I'm very, very, very hydrated. So I'm going with it. They worked. Okay. All right. So I normally close out with a little word to the wise. And what I'm going to say to you today is, whatever you're going through, whatever's happening in your life, whatever feelings that you're feeling, own them. Get your notebook out, write them down, journal about it. If you're angry, if you're happy, if you're sad, if you're loved, if you're unloved, whatever is happening to you, just own your feelings because they're real. They're real and they're happening to you, and so they matter. So journal them, write them down, get them out of your head. Take care of yourself this week. I will talk to you soon, and until we chat again, see ya.